this is a little sanding process. Oh, I can't even see my head. Back this up. So this is that shiny part that I was talking about. And what I use is, what is this? P180 sandpaper. Very thin, very light. Just to get the top coat off of this coat, because I need this other paint that I'm working on to stick to something. So yeah, this is my sanding process. I'll make sure that I sand it down completely where I do not see no shine. Stay away from shiny. Do it the right way. Stay away from shiny, or better yet, get rid of shiny. So, as you see already, I started. It's kind of bright in here, but yeah, see? Shiny, not shiny? Yeah. Get that dull look. Shine up. I just say you gotta put some elbow grease in your arms, because this does get very tiring very, very fast. Your arms start giving out real quick. Well, mine does. Would put music on, but if I put this on Facebook or any other social media platform to show people what I do and how I do my Night Rider KITT parts for anybody else to learn how to do and follow along and do it themselves. If I had music on, I'll get copyrighted, so that sign sucks. Having music on would be pretty cool, but it is what it is. Tutorial of how I do things here and how I get my parts ready. Try to teach a couple people out there how I do my stuff so they could get their parts too, because you know what, a lot of people are having a hard time finding these plastic parts in the right color, and you know it as well as I do. If you find them in the right color, come in 82, 83, 84 Ranchero, people are charging an arm and a leg, which is kind of ridiculous. So you can buy any part of these plastics, any color, and do it this way. And get it done. Those people that have these parts that are sitting on them for a long time, that's fine. You can sit on them all that you want. You can sit on them, keep them. There might be some person that is really into restoring this car with all original parts and this and that, which I understand, but I just don't have the money for that kind of stuff. So, guess what? This is the way to do it. So, as you see, in my last video, how the outcome was on that one other part. Came out good, right? So yeah, go out there, go get yourself some plastic parts. goes even if you have plastic parts in your car that are a different color. Just follow along exactly how I do it. Buy the stuff that I buy, or you do it your way, or buy your own products. Spray it out of a spray gun, aerosol can, whatever fits you. But I do it this way. I don't have the room or time to set up a big spray gun. I used to, when I used to spray cars, but I just don't have the time right now in the room to get all that stuff set up. Plus, living in Chicago and spraying stuff from a gun gets people's attention, and not too very outcoming at that. People like to complain out here. Can't mind their own business. But I don't blame them. We live house to house. We live so close to each other in Chicago here. It's not like those people out there in the farmlands where they have the room and they could just go to town, spray cars or whatever, you know. And they have nobody complaining or calling the city on you, saying that they smell fumes and so forth. But yeah, I've been tagged 2 times by the city some time ago, and somebody complained, and I had to give it up. Kind of miss it, but I had to give it up. Hopefully someday I'll be living next to cows or sheeps where they don't mind, they don't care, or even cornfields. And I don't have to worry about it. Called by the city, shut me down. I can finally do whatever I need to do, get it done, and live life, man, you know? But all you people out there that live in the open land like that know what I'm talking about. You know. Yeah, but like I said, hopefully someday, one day, I'll be saying there's no place like home. Somewhere out in the farmland, somewhere, doing what I like to do, work and play in my cars here. Buy a couple of them, hopefully. Put them on my land somewhere where nobody cares. But enough about me. I'm just doing what I can with what I have. Point is, I'm getting it done. So, every nook and cranny, man. Trying to get all that shiny off. So that's the job. Well, somebody's got to do it, right? I think this used to be off of a newer car. As they say, the newer cars had the darker color. I've learned that from the chat. The clubs I'm in, my writer chats. I ask a lot of questions. The reason why is because there's a lot of people out there that help me get through this process. So I'm kind of happy. Video might be long, but I'm gonna cut it in a few minutes here. I'm almost done. Try to not waste some of the film here. Get this done real fast. Then I'll show you a little bit of my progress of my car here in a minute. After I get, see, yeah, it's a darker brown. It's like a GTA color, like a, I don't know, 87 here. Trans Am GTA. Or the colors are, as I mentioned before, darker. That's what this panel used to be. It used to be a darker panel. But hey, time to take care of it. Get back to its glories by looking the right part for KITT. Bye bye to the dark brown. So go to doe skin. So. Almost done. Sanding these parts. So the finish. We're almost at the finish line here. Just the back here a little bit. Get rid of that shiny, as I mentioned before. So the paint will stick up. A little bit more here. There's a couple spots here. On the corner. Yeah, as you know, it does get tired. It does get tired, but it's well worth it though. Honestly, it's fun. It's worth it. So, that's fun. Sand it down, sand it down. Now it's time for a nice big little room. Dust off. After the dustings, outside on the post hanger. There we go. So